It's just different.
He always felt alone even when he was surrounded. He never told people because of how it sounded. But when he was on his own with the thoughts going through his head, he thought he might be better off dead. He never had problems pulling girls in pictures, they were the good ones. In conversations, they never understood him. So foreign was the notion of marriage that he would need a love potion to make him less weary going through the motions. They would always end rough. They wanted a picket fence, only good in the bedroom wasn't enough. Group chat would be lit up with memes and vids as jokes. Anytime he give hints of wanting to give up, guess it's just his lifestyle. Only child, mom rarely called since he was 18. Said it's your life now. He thought hard about a note to maybe write down just how he felt with nobody to leave it to. No chance of an attempt, he would see it through. Been building for years, no chance they even knew. So he made his choice. To him it would be novel to refill his one prescription and swallow the whole bottle. Figured it'd be painless, no strain or stress, no bated breath, just embrace death. So as he walked out that pharmacy, a bottle full of pills, it was the first time that life felt real. Felt crazy, wishing something could just change me. But I know it'll never happen, I'm willing to take it back if you could save me. It felt crazy, wishing something could just change me. But I know it'll never happen, I'm willing to take it back if you could save me.
It's just different.
He always felt alone even when he was surrounded. He never told people cause of how it sounded. But when he was on his own, the thoughts went through his head that he might just be better off dead. But fuck it, he gon' ride for what he knows. Pride in the block, stayed on the side with bummy clothes, watching the cops made the call if they circled. Crew started to notice, wanted to put him on, but they can tell he didn't know shit. Gotta put in work before they call you one of them. This life is family, no room for friends. So when they approached him, they would coach him on the in and outs, fill him out, measure whether he's ready for what they've been about. Gave him a revolver, called it the problem solver. Send him to the Lord, one shot, come to the altar. For this crew, he's gotta give it to anybody that want it. So they told him don't come back unless he puts a body on it. Felt crazy, wishing something could change me. But I know it'll never happen, I'm willing to take it back if you can save me. It felt crazy, wishing something could just change me. But I know it'll never happen, I'm willing to take it back if you can save me. Rain had the roads wet, street lights reflecting off the whole set. Body to catch that he ain't know yet. Rolling through the city, felt the beat of his heart. Everybody was too far, so we figured he'd park. The heat was heavier than normal, like the weight on his soul. He could see his breath, you could say it was cold. Second thoughts, did he really need this? Out on the Ave, the gang of niggas is the only fam he has. And without them, he has nothing. At least that's how he felt, but he was underplaying cards that he was dealt. They used to say that he had so much potential. Grades were all A's, but A's don't pay the rent. Mom wouldn't let him stay, so now he's in the street, staring at the ground, trying to justify throwing bullets just so he can be down. Looks up, straight across the street, spot to creep, hoodie up, chump ain't even looking up. Fuck it, then he cocks the heat, lets the cars pass, hold it low until he's to the curb. Last second, back of his head, knowing this shit's absurd. Guy is just standing there, holding something that's hard to see, blanking out, nowhere to go in front of the pharmacy. It's time now, this the only thing he's gotta do to be welcome back. Peel his cap in his palm where he held his gat, raise it up, right to the man's face, a full clip, couldn't miss, took a breath, pulled the trigger, click. The gun didn't fire, no real explanation. The guy dropped the pills with no hesitation. The shooter dropped the gun, right there is where he left it. And from that point on, they knew life was precious. The shooter told the crew he couldn't go through with it. Moved past the corner, decided that he was through with it. Homie with the pills decided to visit moms and try to figure out where they had all went wrong. Started thinking about tomorrow, first time in forever. Started dating again, did it with no pressure. I guess his life flashing through his eyes was enough to pull him right out of his rut. But he didn't take it lightly. That's the thing about him. He left that group chat and started going to counseling. The shooter started saving up dough that he made, repaid the crew for the gun, and he put the rest away. Realized when he pulled that trigger it wasn't right. He had barely lived his. Why would he want to take a life? Maybe it was fate that held that bullet. Maybe it was hate that made him pull it. He always felt alone whenever he was surrounded. He never told people because of how it sounded. But when he's on his own, the thoughts go through his head. He was glad he didn't end up dead. Man, it felt crazy, wishing something would just change me. I was ready to take mine, you were throwing yours away, somehow it saved me. Felt crazy, wishing something would just change me. I was ready to take mine, you were throwing yours away, somehow it saved me.